Hamster balls for people. We better play some podcast before it's too late today. Yes, that whole hamster thing with William, now I could see those little digital molecule guys pushing the ball down the hallway. I could see that. But when he said that, I got the Googling. And if you put hamster balls for people, we're not talking about hors d'oeuvres here. Don't get me wrong. They put that in Google right now. I'll wait. Shop hamster balls for people. There's a 2-meter water walking walker ball, $149 on. It literally shows a guy in a bubble on water. It's sort of like a bubble Jesus, Glenda kind of thing. There's a giant inflatable hamster ball for $99. Sharper image. There's a walk-on-water walking ball by Vivor for $149. There are 2-meter, 6.5 feet water walking balls. They're giant. Oh my God! Amazon's got about 10 of them. They show people bouncing off each other like sumo wrestlers. It's a thing. And then I was thinking, well, hamster balls, real ones for hamsters, you could use those as little star balls, couldn't you? They're plastic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could be onto something here. You never know. And speaking of that, I have got to get data mining. I've got all these episodes, as you know. I've got to hand me my pickaxe, Eugene. I'm going in. I'm going to wade in. So I might be a little scarce as I get involved, wade in with my wellies on. I just wanted to say welly, proving I'm UK. I live on both sides of the pond. You know what I mean? Never mind. So I'll be in. I'll be out. I'll be outer and inner. But let me go one more thing here. You can rent hamster balls, giant ones, water walking, inflatable Zorb, $63, 2.5 mil, bumper balls, 2-pack, bumper bubble soccer balls. I'm telling you, this is a thing. See ya at the races.
Turpy, this is Calliope. I swear I just saw a 3-foot transparent plastic ball-like thing roll past the doorway here in the lunchroom. Did you see that? You didn't. Oh well then. Neither did I.
Hi, it's Cleo. Stop calling me Clee please, and I haven't been in the lineup here since Ned was a pup, whatever that even means. The podcast is either taking a break, or lapsing into a coma for now, nobody is sure which. The narrator is mining old episodes along with more than a few of Snow White's dwarfs, although I couldn't tell which one was Dopey. Ha ha. I think he's secretly trying to become Aphrodite's love slave though with Urania gone. Good luck to him with that. Urania called and said instead of musiketeers at the Halloween party we could be flying monkeys. I do hope she isn't bringing any of those home along with the munchkins. The digital dudes got another hamster ball and last I saw them, they were having races down the corridor. Whatever floats their boat, or spins their wheels, you know? Me? I got another book of crossword puzzles. What's a 4-letter word for what the? I'm just kidding. You'll be good for now. Do I sound southern? I didn't think so. Bye now.
I have a friend who said something very interesting, and we were talking about what makes a writer. And I stated that I talked like I think, and then I attempt to put it in writing. And she said she was just the opposite. She wrote like she thought, and then she tried to put it into words. So there's a big difference there. I called her a natural writer because she wrote what she thought, whereas I feel like podcasting has been more my calling because I can talk directly from the brain, but then putting it in writing, I lose some of the warmth in that. Whereas she apparently captured the warmth and then had trouble keeping it in her voice, in her words. So, an important difference there, or just a matter of personal style? What up with you all? Let's play podcast. It's been a couple days. I've been resting up and also rearranging my whole area. Of course, I had to with the furniture coming out. Now I've got to store some other stuff. I had a whole bunch of stuff I saved from the barn. It was all crammed in the front part of the coop. I never told you about that. I've got many secrets. But I finally worked out a space for it. Got rid of the couch, or I moved the couch up right next to the TV so I can put my feet up on the TV when I watch it. I've never done that, but there's always a first time. So I've got much more room in here now. There's no telling what I'll do. I've been hanging out. We're getting ready for our next big expedition to Grinnell a week from Wednesday. But I'm still here. I've been data mining. I've been sorting old episodes. Now, I haven't been doing those live. But it's getting done. It's getting done. I'm toying with the idea of some more snack packy type frozen pizzerinos or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see about some of that. And I've been playing with the sort order on some of these. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. It's all been behind the scenes. Now, I don't know why there's 5 hamster balls rolling down the hallway. I don't want to know. They've got lanes now. It's like the Olympics or some new event or something. I don't know. But Urania, of course, is, doing the Oz thing. She better not send any monkeys over here. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the muses are bored out of their minds. They're thinking about a field trip somewhere. I don't know. But Halloween will be here before you know it. Hang out. We're not gone. We're maybe on pause. But you know what? That's why we got 4 paws. I've lost control of this metaphor, but I'll see where it goes. But if we can get up on our hind paws, and that way we can, it's never going to work, is it? I'm still here. I think that's all that matters. Maybe.
Hey, it's Chloe EEE. About time we got back to some snack packs. What kind of podcast is this? I've lined up Old Man Douglas, whoever he was, to drive the bus on our upcoming magical mystery tour. We're going to do like the Beatles did, head down I-40 and hope to hell something funny happens. It's been that kind of year so far, To drown our sorrows, fellow what's left of the muses, let's stuff our faces with pizzerinos. Wait, Polly, those are frozen, put them in the microwave. Wait, did you just break a tooth?
Welcome to the podcast. Ooh, it's a little on the cool side on this Monday morning as we play podcast the only way we know how, with curated randomness. It's a new term I wrote on the wall with a Sharpie. My walls are getting covered. Maybe I'm the one who secretly did that graffiti out in the nature center. I just don't remember doing it. Who knows? So I had a conversation the other day with another friend who listened to a few episodes of this podcast and then, as commonly is the case, ran screaming from the room. I don't know if it was, the goddesses talking, or I don't know what it was, but they only listened to a couple of them, but they left with the wrong impression. And I just randomly discovered that I had given them the wrong impression. So let's discuss that. They assumed, okay, you got a podcast about home planetariums. Everything's moved home since the pandemic, right? People work from home. People escape to the country because they can work from anywhere. People have learned to do everything at home. They assumed home planetariums were thriving just like home everything. Uber Eats, home takeout, everything. And I was in shock when I heard that. And I said, no. it's not. We're actually experts in a dying field. It was back to that. It's they're dying out. We need manifestos to try to get it back. And they were literally shocked that the home planetariums that we envision. Now, that was an important distinction. We envision an old version of home planetariums, don't we? We don't want to admit, perhaps I don't, I'll just speak for myself, I don't want to admit that a kid could bring home a digital something and get the same fun out of it as, no, you've got to do it my way. So that was just food for thought, that one, the impression that I make, at least with this podcast, with anything I might write, be careful that the wrong conclusion is not drawn to it. But how married are we to the means by which we think this should happen versus the end result of what we should happen? See what I'm saying there? I'll leave you with one other thing. The thing that got me into amateur astronomy was awe, AWE. And the first thing that got me into planetariums was awe, that I could do this in my own bedroom, or famously at Alan Weiger's house, a kid down the street. Awe, AWE, Alan Weiger, AWE. Coincidence? There seems to be a lot of them around here. Hang out. Food for thought. Bye. The tin can rides again as we play podcast. So, in the area of making lemonade out of lemons, I almost got the wrong fruit there for a second. It's an orangeade from oranges. That's the same thing. You squeeze out the juice, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking over the din of mowers on each side. Other neighbors they come out and mow every day of the week on both sides. Hey, can't let that grass get a millimeter taller. That's what they do. They're mower people. They're the mower men. I'm glad they're not over here. I'm the opposite. I'm the green Gary. Everything's green here. Everything grows. Even the mosquitoes. I saw one fly by the size of a sparrowhawk yesterday. It was a mosquito, though. He had his eye on me, too. Where was I? Oh, the tin can. So making lemonade out of lemons is what I was trying to say about a minute and a half ago. I took the newly constituted tin can with junk everywhere. I got some more sheets. I got some more table lining. I covered it all. It is now truly a hall of ghosts. I took that couch. I squeezed it up close to the TV. But in an unexpected benefit, that means I can lay on it and look out over my feet. Not really. They're pretty big. I can tuck them away. But now I've got the home star pointed up into the rafters of the tin can. I've got the Smith cylinder in the middle. I've got some of my crazier concoctions, my Renwall Cosmoramas, all that stuff, poking out over the ghost in the ghost warehouse. I went in there this morning about 3:30, turned on the stars, laid down on the couch, the first time I've ever been able to do that, and looked up. I put the home star on rotate with the shooting star, I could almost rotate the Smith cylinder with my feet because it's on a Lazy Susan. I don't want to dump it. It was just a sublime experience. I've just got to add a little music now this morning or tomorrow morning. And it's just, I've got a planetarium again, just like that. And I like the name Hall of Ghosts for some reason. I may even have to take a picture of this and post it someplace. We'll see. I don't want to get carried away. But this morning I spent amongst the stars. It was good to be back. It's been too long. Hey, psst. Let's play podcast. Psst. I got to do that myself. The digital folk can't say psst, they go PSSSSST. So, hey, old man Douglas, over here in the bush. Not that bush, the one over here, the boxer, on the porch. Don't stick your head in the shrubs over there. Yeah, old man Douglas, you used to own all this, right? What digital name did I give you? Noah? Don't say Noah to this now. Hey, I heard that the muses that are left over, what's their name? She had a name for you. The muses nobody wanted or something. I don't know. The muses left over are going on a field trip. They got you to drive the bus. Is that right? Hey, answer me one other question. Way back a while, Zeus was here. He said he lived down Old Douglas Lane. Is that true? What? Way back, he did move down there. He said the 3-watt station wouldn't reach it, though. He needed 5 watts. Where is he down Douglas Lane? There's no Mount Olympus down there. What? It's behind the trees. There's a subdivision there now. He back behind the model home. Oh, I'll look there next time I go down that way. Okay, so where are you going to take the muses that didn't go somewhere else? The Memphis, the BB King, House of Muse. No, that's not that's House of Blues. They don't know that. Well, okay, I assume you know what you're doing. Have a good time. 3 chords and some Muse of Dust or something like that. I better quit now. I got to get back in my bush here. Bye.
Hey all you leftover muses, it's Turpy. Our bus is leaving for Memphis. All aboard. Road trip. I always wanted to say that. Next stop, the House of Booze. I hope they have banana daiquiris.